Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and Midheaven. I have timeless messages for the beautiful, beautiful Gemini collective. Welcome, welcome, everyone. You know the drill. Take what resonates, take what's showing up in your current sitch, and leave the rest on the table. Don't make it fit, guys. Whenever this is showing up on your algorithm, it's probably something in here for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're going to go ahead and get after it. I'm going to start with channeled messages I'm receiving for you in my meditations for Gemini. Then we're going to switch over to the channeled crystal frequencies that are coming in to support those messages. And then we'll head into Oracle and Tarot. So let's go ahead and get after it, my loves. I was hearing the song Slow Burn by Casey Musgraves. And it's wild because they directed me, my guides and angels directed me to Aquarius's reading. I don't know if you were dealing with an Aquarius or you have Aquarian placements in your chart, but that song popped off for them as well. Another thing that they correlated to me was Virgo's reading. You and Virgo are both ruled by Mercury. And I experienced a very similar energy in my mind that I did with Virgo, in that I felt like it was very hard to stay focused, and I felt like there were a lot of channels of information coming in. It almost felt like a TV that was like in static, so much coming in at once that it just felt like racing and like I can't focus. And it was like this knowing of like a call for you to really slow down and look at all the flowers. That's like a lyric. Slow and look at all the flowers. In that song by Slow Burn. Something else. I'm gonna do it all right. I'm gonna do it my way. It'll be all right. And if it takes all night, it's like your angels and guides want you to know that this is your time to do it your way. It doesn't matter what it looks like to other people, because when you do it your way, when you honor it authentically your way, that everything will come out exactly as it's supposed to be for you, aligned for you. I feel like they were also direct me to the 7-7 portal because Uranus went into Gemini, which is like dynamic changes are like happening right now. And that's like in your wheelhouse there, Gemini, in terms of Uranus being in your wheelhouse, right? I feel like things are speeding up for you already, both externally and on the internal, in terms of how you're processing these downloads, like intuition hits, information, even like communication between in the physical world, not just from a spiritual perspective. So it is a call. It is a call for you. Your guides are asking you to make the time every day to slow down, even if it's just for a few moments each day, and just completely go into a state of stillness. Think high priestess energy. If you don't have some type of a meditation practice, it's a call for you to really get into that discipline, because it's going to really help you assimilate is what's coming through. Assimilate the changes that are happening to you in the physical, that are enabling you to receive these insights, right, from the divine realm, and really be able to decipher them and synthesize them in such a way that it won't seem so fuzzy and so like staticky. You know what I mean? So that's for a lot of you. I was also getting a very dull, low back pain. I feel like there is some type of a block in your second chakra, your sacral chakra, which is leading me into, obviously, if you're having low back pain, you want to have it checked out professionally by healthcare professionals, okay? But on a spiritual aspect, I feel like you've recently gone through some DNA upgrades. Also, you're going through an expansion experience right now, conscious expansion experience, and you could be experiencing these physical symptoms as a result of that. This is leading me in a segue for the channeled crystal frequencies that are coming in through this bioresonance device. This is scanning the auric field of the Gemini collective, your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, also that of people that are in your life, people that are exiting or entering your life. Carnelian is running, which is definitely helping to release and clear blocks in your sacral chakra. Black tourmaline is a stone of protection. It's also a stone of helping you to release unwanted energies and attachments that are undesirable and toxic. It could be related to feelings and emotions and thoughts within yourself, other people around you. Aventurine is a stone that is helping to support you during really massive expansion experiences. You're going through an expansion of your consciousness right now, and so geared towards spiritual trailblazers and pioneers. Rhodochrosite is helping to really it's soothing your heart. I've got rhodochrosite and jade running right now. You've been through something. I feel like you've completed a cycle, or you're in the midst of a cycle where it could potentially be like a heart opening, or it's like you're just healing and transforming something to do with something like sorrowful. Like it could be limiting beliefs, things that are holding you back, an experience or experiences that you've gone through recently or in the past. It's being cleared for you. Both the rhodochrosite and the jade are soothing that heart chakra. The jade attracting prosperity, simplicity, a really calm, soothing sense of inner peace. So lots of messages coming through you. If you haven't watched the reading that I did related to the 7/7 portal, the week of 7/7, I highly recommend watching that, because it was really discussing in great detail about the beliefs, things that are being cleared out, and what's transpiring with that Uranus going into Gemini. So with that being said, my loves, let's go ahead and get into big picture energy for Gemini with regards to slow burn, doing things their way authentically. If you want to book a reading with me, a private reading with me, my love, so I can tap into your situation, YouTubers, the booking link's pinned in the comments, and TikTokers, it's up in the profile. Just open up the link and you can book it. Yeah, Earth energy. There's a number 11. You could have been born on the 11th. I feel like this is also a nod to those that identify with the master number 11. It could be somewhere in your chart. If you were born on the 2nd, the 2nd, the 20th, the 11th, or the 29th, you've got this energy within you. You're highly, highly protected in this life, and you're highly supported in this life by angels and guides, because it's on your path to be on this. I'm hearing the fast track through the ascension process, or the spiritual awakening process, however you identify with it. Overarching energy, yeah. Grounded, 22. Wow, another master number, 22. You could have been born on the 22nd. This is a call for you to really, really work on grounding yourself, so that you can really get out of your head and get into your heart space, so that you can really decipher and synthesize these channels of information that are coming through. Yeah, your powers are really they're expanding. Okay, this is high priestess energy. Your powers are really, really expanding right now. 46, you could be 46. This reduces down to a 10, which is giving me Wheel of Fortune energy. Things are shifting, things are picking up. It's getting faster for you right now, both on the external as well as the internal. Jupiter energy, expansion, right? You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. That is like your sister sign, right? Also, you could have a Sagittarius in your life. When I reduce that down further, I get a 1, which is giving me the magician energy, which is you, Gemini, showing up in your own reading. Again, I feel like you're coming into a whole other level of power. Can't make it up. There's the magic card. Very, very interesting indeed. Let's go ahead and get after it with the tarot. Spirit, give me the deets, give me the juice. What's coming in for Gemini over the next few weeks with regards with regards to grounding their energy, this power, this expansion, slow burn, slowing down. It's like there's messages that are trying to get to you, and I feel like you're having a hard time deciphering them. Maybe it's messages coming in from the divine, as well as you're having a hard time with deciphering and synthesizing communications with other people right now. It's temporary, is what's being said to me, because you're upgrading right now. Your body hasn't caught up to the expansion yet. Slow down. 3, 2, and 1. We're in Mercury retrograde as well until the 11th. And, you know, obviously it's retrograding in Leo right now. So, again, that is the epitome of slow down, slow down, slow down. I've got the 4 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, World card, very, very cool. Outcome, King of Wands. Wow, this is kick-ass. Overarching energy. Yeah, I can't make this up. There's the 2 of Swords. This is about getting out of your head and getting into your heart, not relying on external factors to be making decisions right now. It really needs to come from the heart space. That's why we've got that rhodochrosite and that jade running right now. It's really preparing your heart to open a little bit more. I feel like you've been resisting this 4 of Pentacles. Like you're holding on tight to something right now. Like you're trying to control or over control things on some level. I've got 222. 222 showing up with these 3 cards. Again, it's definitely a call for you to really, really focus and center on your spiritual practices, on the physical practices that put you into that state of receptivity, my love. You're moving away from something really toxic. I feel like a toxic phase. Some of you, it could have been related to work and career, some kind of deception. Yeah, some of you, it could be related to some type of a relationship, any area of relationships, some kind of deception. You're healing from that. Yeah, it's like with the 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, you're shifting from a state of lack or a state of hyper control, a state of resisting, a state of avoiding this, whatever this is for you. You're shifting into more of that confident. You're shifting into more of a state of abundance, making better decisions and choices, to be able to make these decisions and choices from a place of non-reactivity, a place of centeredness and groundedness. That's why Spirit's really like, man, we've got a lot of things coming up for you, but we really need you to slow down right now and savor, slow down and smell the flowers. Look how she's enjoying these pentacles and she's enjoying her surroundings. This one doesn't look like she's enjoying it too much. Do you know what I mean? So, you've just recently completed a really massive cycle. Some of you need to understand that. I feel like there may be some like teeter-tottering. I'm hearing hemming and hawing, like teeter-tottering back and forth, a pretty significant soul cycle. This is shifting in your favor. Okay, you could also be dealing with a fixed sign, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio. Some of you could be traveling. There's a shift in your fortune somehow. There's a shift in your money. There's a shift in your abundance. Abundance can be anywhere from like health, relationships, wealth, right? King of Wands. I love this. I feel like somebody's coming in with an offer for you, like a really dynamic personality, very charismatic, is really super confident, life of the party energy. They could be a Leo, they could be an Aries or a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. Some of you are going to be getting some type of an upgrade in your career, an offer, like more of a leadership role. This person's going to be making that offer for you. Others of you, this could be somebody coming in with some type of a relationship offer. Give me more information in terms of this 4 of Pentacles for Gemini. You're showing up as the 4 of Pentacles. It's like Spirit's asking you not to hold on so tight. Like, slow down, enjoy and savor the moment. You know what I mean? You don't have to rush this process. It's like doing things in your own time, doing things your own way, and not giving a damn what other people think about it, right? You're coming into your power, Gemini. A whole other level. What do you want Gemini to understand about this 4 of Pentacles, Spirit? What do you want Gemini to understand about this 4 of Pentacles? I'm gonna do it my way. It'll be all right. If it takes on, and if it takes, I don't know. Like I'm not gonna quit my day job. It'll be all right. Three, 2, And 1. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, slow down. This night is the slowest night of all the nights, almost to a standstill. Now, some of you, this is like that workhorse. Some of you may be overworking, pushing, forcing. Maybe you're like workaholicing right now. You're trying to avoid feeling what needs to feel. Things are trying to come to the surface for you. There's information trying to be downloaded to you from the divine. And sometimes this shows up as feelings or emotions I feel like you're in avoidance right now because you're holding on so tight, right? So Spirit's asking you to slow your roll, baby. Slow your roll, Gemini. Trust the process. It's all unfolding exactly as it's supposed to be right now. Yeah, look at her, 7 of Wands. Don't resist this. She is Zen. She's coming into a whole level of power, her solar plexus. She's in her heart center and she is protected. You're very, very highly protected. It's like boundary up with yourself right now. Boundary up with other people right now. If you need alone time, take it to recharge. She's meditating. She's on the mat. She's grounding and centering. And she's receiving downloads. Can you see how she's receiving the downloads? You want to be in this state, not this one, where she's clutching on so tight. You know what I mean? Okay, talk to me about this King of Wands and the outcome. There's some type of an offer. I feel like you're waiting on it. I feel like you've been hyper controlling on it. I feel like you're like been so hyper focused on this offer. If it's like a decision or something on a job or something in your career, your profession, or something about a relationship, you're waiting for somebody to come in or somebody to make some type of an offer to you. And it's like when you hold on and cling on so tight and let it instead of letting it unfold slowly and naturally, you're pushing it away. Like you're not pushing it away permanently, but it's like almost like it's going to take so much more longer to come in. Slow burn. Enjoy the slow burn. Talk to me about this King of Wands spirit and the outcome. Give me more information on this for Gemini, please, and thank you. Whoa. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. You are going to have a decision and choice. I've got the devil and the 2 of Wands. There is a decision and a choice coming in. I'm feeling like something to do with banking or real estate because Capricorn can have to do with like the banking and any kind of really big business, corporate business, something to do with that. But I feel like you've been really, really obsessive about it. Like you're obsessing about it. You're hyper controlling about it. Something to do with money, like maybe in an overly material state or some aspect. There could be a Capricorn coming in that's going to be making this offer. It is coming in. You've asked for this and it is coming in, but you've got to let go. You've got to let go a little bit. Yeah, King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yes, the money is going to come. And I feel like this offer is definitely leading you up to another level, another escalon of success, wealth and prosperity and abundance. You know what I mean? There could be an older gentleman that's going to be making, an older male or a woman that's going to be influencing this on some level. But it's like, just back off a little bit. Back off a little bit. Yeah, there's the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck too. Back off a little bit. Like, lighten it up a little bit. Playful, curious. Just go about your day, more light about it. Don't hold on too tight to this. Give me more information about this devil energy, please. Your guides are trying to help you. Your angels and guides are trying to help you too, but they can't get the messages through because it's like Remember what I was talking about? So many different channels of information coming in, or you've got a combination, a lot of stuff coming in from you externally, and it's almost like, I don't know where to begin on this. I don't know where to begin to like siphon through all of this. You've got to get grounded and centered. More information on this devil energy, please. A desirable form of the devil energy is laughing in the face of adversity, like lightening it up through humor. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like some of you, it's like a call for you to do that. It's going to make the choice a little bit easier. 3, 2. Yeah, 8 of Wands. The communication is on its way. The communication is on its way. Your guides are trying to get information to you as well as this is coming in for you externally. There could definitely be travel involved with this as well, my loves. Some of you, it could be international, or someone's coming to you. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. Again, this could be a Sagittarius. It's all shifting in your favor. Now that I'm seeing the World card and the Wheel, it's like, man, this is going to be really kick-ass. Yeah, you've got to let go of the past. The worst of it's already be done. The worst of it is already past. Whatever, somebody needed to hear that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get, yeah, there's the Ace of Wands. There's a really huge breakthrough at hand. And you are expanding your abilities to channel, your abilities to receive. It's like, it's going to be coming in hot and fast, and you are going to want to be able to take action on this when it comes and when you're clear on it, right? But there's that slow burn energy again. It's like, you've got to slow it down. You've got to slow your physical body down and like your day-to-day down, and not be so hyper-focused on that particular situation so that you can actually receive that insight. I just saw 22:02 on the timer. This is really good shit. Excuse my French. This is really good shit. Yeah, there's the 4 of Swords. Chill. Just slow it down and chill a bit. This is where you're headed, baby. 10 of Cups. This is where you're headed. I feel like you've had some dark, dark times, but this is the rainbow after the storm. So the worst of it is over. My guides are very adamant. The worst of it is over, Gemini. I'm going to get final guidance right now. I'm going to go deeper into this over at Patreon. I'm going to find out more information about this Ace of Wands, this World card, and this 9 of Pentacles. Whatever other messages Spirit has for you, we'll get direct messages from your angels, and we'll also get an angel number or however many they spew out. So Patreon link for YouTubers is in the description box of the reading, and TikTokers, you will find it up in the link in bio in the profile. Just open it up and click on Patreon. You guys, if you're going to consider purchasing membership or extendeds from me, do it on your web browsers, on your computers, not your tablets or phones. With the apps, you get upcharged almost $8, and it goes directly to the Apples and the Androids of the world. So anyway, Spirit, give me the final guidance for beautiful, beautiful Gemini. 3, 2. Page of Swords, there's that incoming communication. 4 of Cups and the King of Cups. Wow. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. You're on the right path. Do not question it. Do not doubt yourself. This offer is making its way to you, but you got to get out of your own way. You got to get out of your own way on this. Ease up. I'm hearing... I freaking love my guides. I'm hearing, and this is the rendition of The Wizard of Oz. It's called The Wiz. Michael Jackson and Diana Ross did that. Ease on down the road. Ease on down the road. It's like these communications want to come in, but you've got to get out of your head. You've got to lighten up a little bit. You're resisting this. You're pushing it back. See this 4 of Cups and this King of Cups? Like, okay, I know she looks bored, but it's like, think of Buddha and the Bodhi tree on the traditional Rider-Waite deck. It's like Spirit is asking you to be anchored in the present. Stop going back into the past. That's over and done with. They came through very loud. What's done is done. The worst of it's over. Stay in the present. That's where your power is, Gemini, and get excited about the future. See how the King of Cups here, he's also in that same position that the girl in the Seven of Wands was in, sitting on the ground, centered, calm, non-reactive, in his heart space, receiving the guidance from the heart. The mind is only a processor. The mind is a processor, like a computer processor. It just funnels the information. It's not the receiver. The receiver is the heart. The generator is the heart. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Gemini. I hope you got what you needed. If this is where we end things and you got what you needed, chef's kiss vibes. If you want to head over to Patreon with me, let's skedaddle on over there, you guys. Be well. Until the next time, Gemini.